Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 10 of Gains, and this one is titled 3 Pairs of Hands Are Better Than One. Then you could hear your mum. She had been woken by your dad's yelling, and now they were in a heated argument. And by argument, you meant that your dad was yelling at your mum and she was apologising and making excuses for you. This day couldn't get any worse. It had started at the gates of hell, and now it had entered right through them. I gotta face him again before we get to the dorms, you thought with disappointment, as you stared glumly at your bare bedroom floor. Why did I say that? It is true, it's an honest question, but I should have just kept my mouth shut. Sullenly you sat down on your bed and dropped your face into your hands. You could hear your mum bumbling her way down the hall, and then she knocked softly on your door. "Honey?" she asked gently as she opened the door a touch, enough so that she could at least locate you in the room. You burst into tears again and got up to run into her arms. When she saw you jump up, she opened the door and stepped in just enough time to grab a hold of you. She smelled so comforting. If comfort had a smell, it was hers. "He's being so mean," you cried into her pyjama top. "Oh, honey," she placated you. "Listen, I know this is all very stressful, but you know what? Let's just get through this and I'll come and pick you up later tonight and we can get whatever you like, okay?" You didn't really like the sound of that deal. It was like saying, "Hey, I know you're going to have your finger chopped off, but here's a pretty flower for you to hold. That should make it better, right?" The reward just wasn't enough for the shiz that you were going to have to put up with for the rest of that day. You didn't really have an option though, so pulled back from her. "Can you be with me, please?" you asked with your head down, staring at her toes. "I don't want to be alone with just Dad." "Oh, of course, baby," she said sweetly. "I'll go and get changed now and then I'll come and help. I didn't know he had started packing already." You just nodded. "I'll stay here until you come back," you said to the floor in front of her. She said that was okay, and then she went to get changed. As you waited, your phone buzzed in your pocket, and you pulled it out to see who it was. "Hi, Yin," the message from Kirishima read. "We're all excited about the move today. How are you doing? Do you need any help? My folks are about to have my stuff delivered at the dorms, and then I could ask them for a lift to your place to help if you need it." You felt a little better after reading his message, but at the same time, no thank you, you did not want him to come over and see how your family really was. "Hi, Kirishima," you sent back to him. "We're packing the van now. We're almost done," you lied. "So I'll, see you at the dorms, okay?" "Oh, awesome," he sent back with a smiley face emoji. "I'll help unpack from the dorms then, okay? See you soon." You felt okay, a little better than before. You had Mum with you now, so you could hide from your dad, and you had Kirishima waiting for you at the dorms. Maybe angels did visit hell from time to time. Your dad was still really pissed at what you had said to him, and that you still appeared to be trying to get out of doing the work, but you managed to get everything loaded, and then you got into the back of the van and sat looking out the window while your mum and dad got into the front seats and you were off. Your parents talked while you just remained silent, cheering that you would be getting out soon enough and that there would be help waiting for you on the other side of this messy ride. As your dad turned to the corner to UA, you dragged your eyes away from your safe space window viewing and looked out through the front windscreen. There was UA up ahead, and there were vans and trucks and all kinds of moving vehicles parked up ahead as well. It certainly was a big day. Classmates and family members of those classmates were milling around the gates, carrying items in, greeting newcomers, and just generally helping out. Your van lurched to a stop behind another van, and you got out quickly. Not because you were excited, but because you wanted to get as far away from your dad as possible. As you closed your van door, someone called your name, and you looked up. There was Kirishima in a tank top with arms on show, and Bakugou in a black t-shirt with a skull on it, standing just behind him. "Hey, I've already moved most of my stuff in," Kirishima said brightly as he approached you with Bakugou hanging back a little bit behind, but coming in close to at least be able to hear the conversation. "Do you need help? I'm ready to go," he added as he flexed his biceps and then activated his quirk to make them go rock hard, complete with bright toothy grin. Yes please," you said gratefully with a small smile, and your dad stepped up beside you. "Hello," he said sternly to Kirishima. "And who might you be?" "Oh, hello sir, my name is Kirishima Eijirou. I'm a classmate of Yin's," the smiley redhead replied politely. Then he spotted your mum coming up behind your dad. "Oh, hello Mrs. Lin," he added in brightly. "Good to see you again, Kirishima," your mum said politely as she walked around the van to join the conversation. You glanced past Kirishima to Bakugou and gave him a small wave of acknowledgement that he was there. "Hi, Bakugou," you said softly. He grunted and looked away. Sir? Mr. Lin, sir? I can help if you like. I love helping. It's super manly to assist in moving," your red-headed angel added brightly, drawing your attention back to him. "Well," your dad looked at you, and you looked down. "Don't help out too much. You needs to carry stuff too." Your face fell as you stared at the ground. Kirishima's sweat dropped, not really knowing what to say to that comment. "Move," Bakugou growled, pushing past Kirishima and squaring up to your father. "Open the damn fan," he said darkly. "Bakugou! Bro, don't be so rude," Kirishima gasped. You hummed softly with alarm, your eyes quickly darting up from the pavement underfoot. "Did I stutter?" Bakugou said again, locking eyes with your dad and ignoring your and Kirishima's panic. "Excuse me?" your dad replied with indignation. "Good morning, sir." Aizawa's dead tired voice cut in, and you all jumped with surprise, not having seen him walking over. "Hope my students aren't causing an uproar." His tired eyes glowed red, and his hair stood on end as he glared directly at Bakugou. He knew exactly who the problem child was in this situation. Stay tuned for Chapter 11 coming tomorrow. I'll see you then.